They shot my son 7 times. 7 times. Like he didn't matter. But my son matters. He's a human being and he matters.
Fuse that triggered this round of violent demonstrations was still the bullet that flew from the pistol of the American police. The bullet was still accurately shot in the black man, causing him to be disabled for life. The 3 black children witnessed the father being shot by the police. The resentment of revenge was already buried in their heart. Why only the black get injured? The United States is originally a country of immigrants. Even the founders are immigrants too. Why do the white look down upon the black? Why can the police unscrupulously trample on human rights against blacks? 7 shots. What a grudge, what a grievance. You police must put others to death. It is true that the United States is preaching human rights to the outside world while it is trampling on its own people. While preaching democracy, it implements hegemony everywhere. While advocating freedom, it takes violence to combat violence unscrupulously. It turns out that your human rights are killing human rights. Your freedom is bullet freedom. Your democracy is poor without democracy. What a free and democratic America. Let the bullets fly for a while. After the riots, Trump was not free. He immediately launched his Twitter to govern the country above, tweeting that he would never tolerate robbery, arson, violence, and lawlessness on the streets of the United States, and then said that the Department of Justice had already responded to investigate the shooting. Ever since, the armed police force of the Trump administration marched into the demonstrative procession and faced the demonstrators. How could the demonstrators be opponents of the armed police? Burning bottle for armored vehicle is ridiculously overrating itself. But the tear gas is deadly to the people. They just ran wildly on the streets. The scene was rather chaotic, accompanied by gunshots and screams. The conflict between the police and the parade has been going on, and the parade slogan has changed into Revolution, Revolution. The United States is a country with freedom of guns, and citizens are allowed to own guns. Revolution is easy, and so the Americans have their guns in their hands. Now the US regime is separated from the masses. The Americans love the United States, but the country doesn't love the people. Americans, power grows from the barrel of a gun. Power is won by oneself. Compromise would only take those in power harm the people more unscrupulously. Revolution, raise a revolution now. Obviously, American politics doesn't want the riots to continue, but Trump will only take violence to cut violence recklessly and get head-on clash with those dissatisfied. The team sent by the federal government to local even can't get the support of the local governments. Portland Mayor Wheeler believed that the federal law enforcement officer sent by the Department of Homeland Security are stirring up more troubles to the violence. What I have been wondering is, with aggressive measures, why the US government have not put the riots down. Today, many NBA players have consecutively stated on social media that they were on strike just to seek justice for the blacks. Even the NBA head coach has stepped up in the media to complain about the injured and the oppressed blacks. However, Trump subsequently stated in an interview, "NBA, I'm tired of watching it." Finally, I know why the riots in the United States will become more and more serious. The rulers who are fighting with the violence do not care about the voice from people. With such a government, the situation in the US will only become more and more chaotic. America, what a pity.